Violence. These announced that there will be violence on the show today. If these guys, violence. This is announced to everyone that there will be violence on this show tonight. If these guys, if they journey, if this talk journey out tonight, and if this one too, that is forming only gentle. Now they know that you're not gentle. You're not only. Everybody, they know you already.
Everybody knows me now.
Everybody knows you. They eyes you. They mouth you.
I'm a very cool
person. Hello. Sebo, let's go.
I'm playing Mikolo. When you come and say you did inside the garage.
Carry the mafia change. Be violence la
see Jamaica. See, tush. See Jamaica.
Don't let us spoil everything.
See Jamaica. Let me hear you say that.
I don't know how to speak.
Mikolo. Araoko.
Mikolo. Mickey.
Don't make me the blush.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey.
I'm sorry.
Remind me of someone in our school then. We used to call him Mickey Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you have these whiskers, but it's not that visible yet.
Mickey cat.
Okay, do that.
Yeah, that's
my brother. My brother not there at school. All right, I want to welcome you tonight on another edition of a program, Men Uncut, on Western Spring Television. This is your television where we give you the very best. And of course, tonight, it promises to be wonderful on this program. This is the program where we talk about the male folks, guys now, where we just sit down, they rub minds on top one or two things. Let me say what they do before. We don't do that at all, but just have to say one or two things as per what is happening out there concerning our gender. We are the weaker gender. They say women are the weaker. Now we be the weaker gender because men don't cry. They don't cry. If they don't cry. If anything happens, don't cry.
Men
so
don't cry now.
You don't even understand.
When they're killing himself.
That's what I said.
I be that one.
Oh, that one where they say go. They say go drive. He won't die because of woman. Tell us say if he die, many women go there. They will go spit on top where they will cry. When the life goes on.
Normally.
And all those amala they sweet after they don't bury Baba.
Normally.
All right. Imprint, the talk of the show. Sorry. Okay, let me just spoil your already sports name.
You will hear from my lawyer. Defamation.
Get lawyer. She that one with the talk lawyer.
That one. Don't allow Thunder to go at me down. Leave him. Just allow him.
All right, how you doing tonight?
You be like
has been your week.
Week. Thank God week has not weakened me.
Hey, yeah.
You
look good anyway.
Uh-huh.
I like this your combination, the native cap with though when we did small now, all those sorry to one tribe, I'm not mention the tribe. Now then they wear all these kind of things, come church that year. We look there,
it is what it is. Yeah. Before now the modern day swagger people.
Yeah, I don't borrow from all
it is what people. It is. Well, that's it. It's called progress. It's called progression. Yeah. Oh Lord.
Before and to the man with the form gentle. Yeah. Tell me, how you doing?
Educated tongue.
What do you mean by
you guys look
educated
like,
tongue?
What is he going to say like? What's he going to say like this? I'm not saying how you doing. He said you be educated tongue.
It is how they fear you. If you beat me.
He said you be educated tongue. No be me talk.
Nah, you they talk. Waiting, no.
You debunk it now.
I'm not an educated thug. I've never been a thug. So why are you going to hire the educated thug?
So you mean saying a thug where they find person when go drag
into responsible citizen of this country.
Hallelujah.
So it's a pleasure to be here again tonight. And the week has been interesting, quite challenging, and but in whole, we keep pushing.
It's been a great week. I want to believe a great pressure. Pressure day ground now. Pressure day ground.
Pressure.
Now person I know.
And there's another thing I would like to say. You are looking so handsome today. I don't know.
His wife is doing magic.
Now so then they
I remember this guy before he got married that year. Oh Jesus.
Now so then they carry person join body.
Are you there?
Please, if you want to give me money, please, I'm available. Give me money because the way they are saying it looks good.
Excuse me, you are not looking like Almanjiri.
Please don't keep your money. Give me money.
Almanjiri men are not available.
Sir.
It's Almanjiri women we know.
Hello, sir. You are looking very, very good today.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. But no top pass down.
Jamaica, my grandma.
Now, if you won't give me money, God.
You know me now. People will appreciate you for
what you say.
They'll be like, no. Okay. Some people even give her money like
because you are fine. No, Jamaica, you are fine. Take.
So let me.
Oh, Jamaica. I'm happy saying. Okay. I don't.
Hello,
Wetin you
hello.
will
We know
happen?
wetin
Sorry,
go end
I
up. We know
dropped it.
wetin go
Sorry,
end up.
sorry.
Money no dey that
Nothing no dey,
pocket.
nothing
Sorry.
dey.
I remember that I used the money that I want
Now
to give
you
it
sabi.
to.
Come on.
It's one of those things.
All right, I'm J to the A to the H, MIC, Jamaica, Mr. 253, your love doctor himself, Michael with the stars. I tell you, we're getting bigger every day and nothing is going to limit us because now God, the run am. If to say that man, he for don't cast. And tonight on the program, there's this very big topic. It is something trending now. It is everywhere. It's really happening every day. When you go on social media, you hear about it every day. You see it, you read about it. And tonight, we'll be talking about that particular thing. Let's go on this short break. And when we come back, we'll move straight into the show. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. But when you see person with the dance, you go join the person dance.
I know you're.
But I know be.
What's funny?
Exactly.
There's nothing
What's
funny in
what's
this
making me
country.
happy in
You
this
have to make
country
yourself
right
happy, no matter what.
Oga,
No matter what you go
Oga.
through.
I know what if you make me happy, and you cannot provide it.
I know.
So what
You
should I
can
do?
provide one. You can provide one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Which one? Yes.
No,
That's after the show.
Yeah.
These guys don't they
We'll
don't they plan
divulge
one or two
into it.
things.
We'll do what?
Normally.
You divorce it.
We'll
We
divulge
dissect,
into it.
bisect,
you divulge
analyze.
into it.
We'll divulge into it
Mm.
after the show.
Mm.
They won't kidnap me. No, I watch them. Producer, watch them everywhere. All right, so tonight we'll be looking at this particular topic: marriage beyond borders. You feel which one? A movie? No, be movie. Marriage beyond borders. We're talking about a situation whereby a man, has traveled out, or maybe he wants to travel out, and he decides to take his wife along with him. And when they can't reach there, say there, like say, all power belongs to women. Madam can't switch. Madam, where they cook food before, say no. Now we cook together. Now no, I cannot do this. And along the line, you see, in such situations, it will lead to a point whereby the woman will be looking for a way or a means by which the man will be deported, divorced, because we see that place, women they get power, and then nature. So tonight we'll be looking at this particular topic, and we have to look at, we have one or two examples as well to look at tonight on this program. All right, so let me start from this guy today. Me no like every time I start from you. Every time you. Why is it that once people relocate, once husband and wife relocate abroad, why we say women, not all women, most women, and they change? Because a guy told me something last week we were talking. He said his sister in the UK told him that if you have a chance to travel out of the country, please do not bring your wife along. And he was asking his sister, Auntie, why? He said, if you see waiting women, they take me, I see for you, we say they don't fit talk, they just keep quiet. Say, no be small thing. Say, if you don't marry, if you want to travel out, no bring your wife come. Why is it that women suddenly change? Some women suddenly change once they leave the shores of this Nigeria and get over there.
Now, the sad reality is that we live in a country that does not allow every individual to actually maximize their potentials. What do I mean by that? We live in a country where you and a woman will apply for a particular job, and when you see the salary scale, you realize that the salary scale for a man is even seeming like it's higher than that of the woman on the same level for the same role. Now, we are gender biased in this part of the world,
Double
sadly.
standards.
Yes. But when they get out there, the opportunities that they are unable to see from where they are coming from, they get to see them. And it takes wisdom to actually navigate the waters of life. The wisdom in the sense that when they get out there, they get overwhelmed by what they see, and then the attitude comes out. So it is not something that, because if you actually check majority of these women, after the third or fourth marriage, they have the tendency of adjusting and then live normal the way they should when they get out there. After the person that took them out in the first place, they ended things with the person, they marry another person, and then they will calm down. At that point, that is the level where standardization have been achieved. It's just like you trying to mix some chemicals together in the laboratory. Before you get to the actual tighter value that you are looking for, you will have to add some things. So when they get to that point, then they normalize.
So you're talking about the hypergamous nature of women.
Of women,
like the
exactly.
one Mr. T used to talk about all the time, that
Exactly,
when they get to a
exactly.
particular stage, they'll be looking for someone higher
Higher
than
than-
them, higher than their
exactly.
husband, to mingle with. They feel, Baba, you know, they my
So that's the major problem of women, especially
major problem of women,
yeah.
especially. All right, so Timmy, maybe he's believed in some quarters that maybe those guys, maybe when they were in Nigeria, some of them were not doing the responsibilities, or some of them were wicked to these women. Now they now got to a place where they know that, okay, yeah, now me get the power. Now why they won't show those men be that? Do you subscribe to what to that
School of thought.
that school of thought? Yes.
I'll be coming from two perspectives. I would like to say, let's break it down
All right.
into macro and micro factors why marriages beyond the border are always having issues. First things first, we are human beings. That's like the basic level of our identity.
Yeah.
Then we also look at family. Then family makes up society, and society integrates based on culture. In this part of the world, our culture is very, very supreme. It is our identity. And here, it is believed that one of the ways a woman can enjoy her home is to be submissive to
her
her man,
husband.
right? And submissiveness, right, comes in different angles, right? Financial submissiveness, right? Even if you are earning more than your husband, you must identify that this is the man of the house, and you must honor him in your riches and in your wealth, right? So when you now look at it, there is always friction, even in this part of the world, in some homes where the wife is earning more than the husband. There are always friction, but for most of them that have been able to like come together and synergize, they tend to overcome these challenges. And then more importantly, our culture, which is under the macro factors that I'm talking about, external factors, help us to stabilize that pattern. So this is how, even you growing up, probably your mother was earning more than your father, but you never had your mother challenging your father that, oh, what do you mean? In this house, I contribute.
You will not even know.
Yeah, you will not know, because sometimes the mothers even buy some expensive things in the house.
Even there are some mothers who are older than the fathers.
Yeah.
And you won't even know that the mother is older.
Exactly. So they buy things, they even buy it in their husband's name to honor and to respect that authority that comes with the family and culture.
The constituted authority in the home.
You understand? So now when you look at all these factors, it helps women to stabilize and understand their role, and help them to accept and manage their role effectively. Now, when you now move them from this culture to another culture, cultural differentiation comes into play, whereby it takes them a lot to start adjusting. Nobody moves from Nigeria today to another country and starts picking things up. It does not work that way. You need to learn their culture. You need to learn possibly if they have other languages that are not unique to yours and all. Now, more importantly, when you now go there, the micro factors that we have been avoiding, or our culture here has helped us to stabilize, they now come out, because their own macro goes against our own micro. How do I mean? Those external things, external cultural factors that help us to stabilize marriages in Nigeria and Africa, outside there, it is not encouraged. So their own macro factors is against it. There, they believe as long as you are everybody is equal. In a marriage, everybody is equal. You must contribute, right? Even if your contribution, there are some contributions that you cannot substantiate or you cannot put on scale. Your wife is cooking now. You are also rocking the baby. Family contribution. But over there, some of the contributions that they substantiate is family income. How much you bring to the table, how much I earn. And their culture encourages them to keep working. So the moment there is no balance, one person is working, another person is not working. And you can see around you the external factors that your co-worker was probably telling you that no, I don't take that from my husband. My husband also makes this money. We contribute 50-50 in the house. In fact, if you need to do this, if he doesn't agree with me, I can challenge him, I can report him to child labor, I can do this, you can do that. So all those factors tends to bring out some of those micro factors that our own society has stabilized. So it now comes out boldly, and you can only take a man from the bush will still be part of the man. So our African mentality as men, it can never leave our blood, because even if you are in a foreign land, it is still part of our blood. So there will be suppression, there will be anxiety, there will be tension, and that's when the man will be like, come on now, back in Nigeria or back at home, you don't do these things, you don't do all these things. Now before you know it, the authority in the house starts flicking, starts being challenged, and no man can allow his authority to be challenged in his own. So the moment that they can no longer find a common ground, there'll be friction and eventual breakup.
All right, so Imprint, looking at what you just said now, does relocation empower people, women especially, to speak up or to abuse the power that be in that home?
I will not want to use
some people say, these Nigerian witchcraft feminists, they say, speak up, speak up, speak up, speak up. Feminism, don't speak up. But I when I reach when I want to go buy something for eatery, now they go expect me you pay. They don't go want me to speak up at that point. Okay, you too pay, or me will share the bill, or me will pay, make I pay.
That is not here.
That one, you are the boss.
The truth is,
for any other thing, you are not.
How we practice our feminism, how they practice feminism in Nigeria is actually different from the way feminism is.
Okay, we say our own witchcraft.
Our own witchcraft, obviously.
No, you do with that.
Yeah. Now, over there, the truth is, when you have a level playing ground, the sad part is a person that is coming from an unbalanced playing ground will always have an issue when you see everything that you have access to, when you see the laws that backs you.
I don't know. Don't start to deal. They said I should go for a break.
Animal. It is part of our culture. They are fiercely protected by our people, and if found, are handed to our chiefs for release. Wildlife is our heritage and can be our future. Remember, poaching steals from us all.
It is still Men Uncut on Western Spring Television, channel 190 DTT Star Times. You can get past episodes of this program on YouTube, Western Spring WSTV NG. You can get it right there on YouTube. All right, you were saying something. I asked the question about does location empower women to speak up or abuse the powers that be in that family, in that home?
Now, one thing I will say is this. As much as we are trying to sensitize our environment here in Nigeria, that yes, nobody should be abused, nobody should be taken for granted. If you are feeling being taken for granted in your relationship, speak up and all. In that particular region of the world, it has already been conquered. What we are trying to introduce to our people in Africa is already a stage that they've gone beyond. Now, they've already put factors in place, put actions in place and everything. Now, the major issue I have with our people is a very simple thing. Just like in marriage, when you are building up towards marriage, they will tell you that you should have seen some red flags during courtship. It's the same thing when it comes to these matters. What do I mean? So before you people leave Nigeria, you would have seen the red flag of how your wife can
may behave if she gets there.
If she gets some things. If she has access to some things, you should be able to tell how she can behave, who she can be. A lot of things that she has been doing that you will put when, well, she's a woman who be running. These things are more important over there. You are neglecting it here because you still have the monopoly of the power as a man in this part of the world. But when it gets to where it is a civilized world with different laws and rules and principles, all these things that you are ignoring are going to become important. Just like you said the other time, what we see as micro here is macro over there. What we are managing as macro here is micro over there. So all these things that you are taking with levity here are going to be major issues there. So if you are realizing that, okay, the woman I'm married to is a person that will turn to a stubborn person when some things come into play, you can easily predict how she's going to be when she gets to a place where the law is even backing her. So that's what I see as part of the huge problem that we're having, especially.
He said something about red flags, that you must have seen your red flags, blah blah blah. But people pretend, even in marriage, in relationship, mommy, they're buying for. Let me able to mommy, when she marry, bang. Taye, ìjọba mi gbé, mommy say le gbé ni, mommy abeg o, I know.
Their bad nature will show.
The bad nature is like, a lady. There's some women too, when they're in Nigeria, the husband is over there. Hello, and when will you come and pick me? I've missed you. I love you. Like, and when you take them over there, they can actually change. They can. What about pretense? What about the peer group over there? Probably when you get there, your wife meets someone over there who happens to be a Nigerian divorced, a Nigerian divorcee lady. I know the Yoruba will say Ajigbodo.
A Nigerian feminist. Just
or a Nigerian feminist. Or a Nigerian Ajigbodorist that is looking for somebody to drag along. How does that factor come in?
You see, one thing about women is that you cannot pretend for long. In a marriage, right? The onus lies on the man to be able to filter information, data. See, let me tell you, women are so amazing, right? They are amazing, they are beautiful, they are awesome, but they can also be women sometimes. And those times that they are women, those are the times that they should be paying attention to more of the unspoken words as a man. You are having an argument with your wife, your spouse, and the next thing you start seeing is the aggressiveness, subtle insults. You know, there are some insults that are playful, like you don't share, you need to pay. You understand all those kind of playful, all those kind of playful insults is normal in marriage. You know, you are friends.
You are being romantic.
You're supposed to explore your childishness with one another. But there are some insults that, Baba, if they run down for you, take them.
What if I tell you now that you are going crazy?
You see, that's why I said
she never talk. I said, what if I tell you? She just asking you.
That's why the women are so awesome that in those times, those hot times, pay attention to the way she reacts, pay attention to how she manages her anger. Some have tendencies to be violent. Exactly. Pay attention to it. Violence does not just start in a day. It starts a little bit, step by step. So those are the things that you need to be paying attention to. So you cannot put the blame on the society that you missed those signs. The fault, like 99%
but we've seen people who were good before, and they got to a place, they met one or two persons who dragged them into the. They will say, Yoruba will say, "Agutotoba bajari o ma jegbe." That is normally. Which was aguton? Sheep that follows dog. He go chop shit last.
Okay, the sheep we follow dog, we know the chop shit.
I said.
I didn't know good girls from home. When they now enter school, they will now meet some bad people who now influence them. Influence there everywhere now.
Let me tell you,
the parents have failed originally.
Pressure group or peer group is valid way of building our culture and our perspective about life. Even in guys' world, it happens. You know, the kind of people you move with, one way or the other, will influence you. It's not left to you to be influenced and try as much as possible to quickly withdraw. Now, women pretend, in quotes, but you must always filter those pretense. Now, leaving Nigeria and going outside, I said it earlier that their own external or internal factors, the way they build their society, encourages people to work hand in hand. Now, it's not only Nigerians that travel and have issues in marriage, or that have issues. There are some other people that travel from other countries and they don't have issues. Same society. So you can now see that it is more of our culture, not more of the individuals, because culture shapes us. I said it that here in Nigeria, our culture allows women to be as submissive as possible, even while some might be going through domestic violence, physical violence.
Still keep quiet.
But over there, it is not allowed. They don't want violence. That's why you can leave your own country and feel you want to go and enjoy a better life because you believe it is safer. You can enjoy better things, quality of life. So in any way that someone that is coming in will now come and mess up their society, they will lock you up. So they don't tolerate you beating your wife. They don't tolerate you. So over there, you must compose yourself.
We don't tolerate it here.
Yes, yeah, even here we don't tolerate. Yes, our Lord does not actually tolerate you. Yes, let's make that clear.
We call them
it's
animals.
Yes, it's just that the way we always manage things for this country. Sometimes some of those things slips from the grasp of the law. But over there, they don't allow that. So some of these things contribute to why some women can start building up, anger, resentment against their spouse. So before you leave.
So do you believe that some men have been wicked here, and when they now got their revenge, when you did Nigeria, where you get the power, you treat men here, you carry woman, you do this and that. Yeah, you know if you try, now I will show you collect what. Do you believe that happens?
Yes, I agree with you. Because when you're in a marriage, you guys have decided to be together, to enjoy each other and all that. But sometimes life can happen, things can happen, life can happen. I don't like using the word mistake because some of these things are deliberate. So life can happen, things can happen. But women don't forget. They don't forget.
Don't leave me.
They don't forget.
Repeat that word. You said women don't.
Now, there is another thing that we also need to add is that it is not only men that has faults in marriages. Some of those things that led men to misbehave were, in some cases, caused and engineered by their wives. So,
like me, I used to be a good boy before.
Are you not? Oh, you're not a bad boy.
Okay.
Before I used to be a good guy then. When I was on this. Wait, don't I mean when I was on the streets before I got married. When I was on the streets. When I was on the street, I was on the streets.
I didn't know that this is the kind of person.
Shut up,
you should have seen it.
I'm disappointed in you.
You're disappointed. But if you're disappointed, I will appoint you again. Disappointed, I will appoint you again. I was actually a very cool guy. One guy, one babe before that year. That's what one
an honor happened to you.
Don't start the problem you cannot finish.
I don't understand.
I don't know what the break my heart. That day I followed somebody. I fall from back. Me a lot of this.
Since we know.
See what? This is Igboro. Me they do the Igboro together. I know they do only again.
So
now woman cause her.
I want to.
Who chop apple?
Of course now. So I want.
Who they follow snake talk? Man,
they are multi-talented.
Man, they follow snake talk. All this why woman go they follow. Women, what are you looking for? You go they follow snake talk. Snake in the monkey shadow.
Boredom. They are bored.
So in a nutshell, we need to understand that over there, their culture encourages a level playing ground, as I said, and it allows. It does not create room for laziness. Some men are actually lazy here in this country, and they are too ripping off on. Now,
when a man is lazy, I see us to carry you go abroad.
No, don't say that. See, there is a lot of peculiarity. If you want us to dig deep into how people travel, the financial aspect, the packaging aspect, we won't want to go into that. So sometimes it is the wife that raised money and sponsored your family. What about a wife that probably got a nursing job, and through that nursing job, she's actually able to bring in her entire family. You understand? So it depends on how you want to look at it.
But over
there, as a man, you need to give yourself sense.
Brain. Don't say brain. Don't talk for street. Give yourself brain.
Okay.
All right. Let's look at this. Based on all he has said now, some men, how they would you say our culture has not been really fair with the female folks? Because if you hear some of those feminists talking, what my mother took, I cannot take it. What our kindergarten, I cannot do it. No. Would you say our culture has not been really fair with the women? So when they get there, when they see a kind of culture that is, this one is fair.
I will not say so. And the reason is simple.
All right.
We are saying our culture and what our culture allows. So what I'm trying to say in essence is this. There is no right and wrong in this. The culture that you are seeing, that you are feeling like, okay, it's better than where you're coming from, you will hear some other things from that culture, and then you realize that, no, where I'm coming from is better than this. So it depends on the topic you want to pick per culture. Now, Temi said something the other time.
Right.
Our culture is a culture that already stabilized these things for us. We already have a kind of playing ground on how we operate based on our culture. And the funny thing is this, our culture is almost in line with the biblical culture as well. The Bible also makes it obvious that you as a woman should be submissive to your husband. It is not debatable. It is that written. It is that clear. Now, the culture that is being practiced over there, the majority of so-called feminists are trying to introduce, is the culture that questions the submissiveness.
But we still see women over there who are Americans, who are
The
born and
way
bred there,
they
who still
are.
respect their husband, who still submit, who still love their husbands.
You already
Then
said
what
it.
is happening to
It is not that they are not going to be having some issues, but one
every
thing
marriage?
is
They
this,
even get issue, whether you
they
Nigeria,
they are both members of the same culture. It is their culture. This is who we are. This is how we operate. They understand it for each other over there already. It is part of them growing up. Unlike we, growing up the way we grew up, with what our culture allows us to be, getting to that strange culture. The cultural difference is going to be an issue for the people that on a normal day will not even sit down and think properly. We were citing an example the other time. It was when we were talking about the red flags that you should have seen and all. Imagine you having an issue with your wife that, okay, you probably, let's say, you try to discipline your child in a way, and then your wife is threatening you that I will report you to the cops because you are doing this here in Nigeria. Now imagine you getting over there. You cannot spank your child, and then they will not carry you. Exactly.
Hello.
That's deal.
I've almost killed our
That's the
Pikino.
that's the
Come
thing.
and take him away, lock him up forever, forever.
He's abusing our child. So a woman that is already doing that here in Nigeria, simply because she is tapping into a foreign culture already before even getting there. Now just imagine when she gets to that kind of terrain on a normal day. So you cannot expect something better from that kind of woman. But in this our environment, our culture is so complete in such a way that it has addressed almost every aspect of it. And if you actually sit down with our culture, you realize that it is not that the culture is suppressing the women. No, it is not. If you actually sit down to analyze it well, it is not suppressing. It is only indicating where you should be, how you
Putting
should
them
be.
in check.
Exactly. Both male and female. You as a man, what are your responsibilities according to your culture of as being an African man? You have to provide for your family. There is no debate about it. Now, these are the things that are causing issues nowadays. You hear some men talk about, my wife is also working. Here in Nigeria, my wife is also working. She should be providing this, she should be providing that. That is you speaking against your culture in the first place. But when you get over there, the culture, imagine you getting an accommodation. I'm not saying a woman should not support a man. But even our holy books are saying it that your wife is your supporter, no doubt about it, your helpmate, right? So it must come from within them to do, not that it is their duty. No.
Bring your salary.
Exactly, it's not.
But I saw something on social media yesterday. A lady said, yeah, your husband is your husband. All your salary, wants to collect it. In fact, go and change your account, your salary account. Your money must enter that account. It is husband that will not say, okay, honey. Now, woman talk about this Nigeria.
That is how she believes it should be for her. Now, that's one of the mistakes that we do make. A system that I want to work for, that is working for me, might not work for Temi. Temi can be collecting his wife's salary and be the one to dish out the money to the wife. It is not so far. So far they are good with it. So far they are cool with it. It is working for them. It is perfect. But going by the African culture, now, abusing the culture itself is part of what the woman said, saying that, okay, give the money to your husband. Even the culture made it clear that your husband's money is the household money. Your money is your money, but you should
support your man.
Exactly.
Don't allow him to die young.
I beg, it's that simple. But you as a man sitting there in the position of, okay, after working 30 days by my wife, she must bring the money.
You know, there are some communities in this Nigeria where I learned about in some states here where men don't work. It is the women that go out. They will go out to the farm. They will go and farm, get farm produce, sell, and bring. And they must cook
What culture
for the
is
husband.
that?
And Abba go sit down. They sip palm wine. They go still. They give Abba palm wine.
It is their culture. It works for them. And did you hear the women from there complain?
They didn't.
Exactly. So it works for them.
So now every man
It's their
for your
system.
own culture.
Exactly.
So our
This is
culture too
Yoruba
different,
land.
our own women.
It's as simple as that.
As long as
But
my
there's
wife
no
is not
culture that is telling you to abuse your wife. That is the big underlining factor. The
Emotional
moment
abuse, physical
abuse
abuse,
comes in,
financial abuse,
then there is an issue.
and abuse.
So because of the abuse, abuse is one of the major factors that we get these women out there and then see that, okay, in this place you cannot abuse me and go scot-free, and then
Maybe you used to
they
abuse me
take it.
before. Yeah, you used to abuse. We are not in UK. Come and abuse me. Even if the man no abuse, it's just I break him hand. You get one girlfriend where I get that year, I remember. Where we dey chop food like this. Rice, with the chop rice. We not gonna get fish. Now crayfish, we just sprinkle on top of. Next thing, she was using spoon, no, and I got the call, I was on the phone. And next thing, just put her hand like this, drop the spoon, put her hand inside the food. And I like, stop now. Next thing, where I hear, later I saw her face. I said, sorry, I was only telling you that you don't put your hand inside the food. Since there's a spoon, use a spoon to pick it. She said, okay. And so we reach junction. She carry bike. That night, the episode where I see, you're a wife beater, you're a guinea cock, how will you beat me like that? I did not beat, I only tapped. If you are picking seven, that's why I go tap here. Stop there, don't put your hand there. Tap by tap. So that kind of person go abroad.
If someone like
I don't die.
If someone like you should tap someone's hand, back then I'm not sure. I don't think the person would know.
If you like said that, I go be.
I'm not sure.
No. It was
And
just
then, by the way,
just
you've been mentioning you've had at the time you had this girlfriend,
Baba,
This is another like God knows how many girlfriends you've
well,
had.
that
You know
one
what to
is
say,
not
you
part
have.
of the show.
Because
It's not part
he's
of
a
the-
legend.
See, your Bible will say Igbara Lambura.
Normally.
If you want to go Nigerian, yeah, experience is the best teacher in life. It better be you get the experience before you marry. That way you
But
come marry, but you
What kind of
want to
Jamaica?
explore some experiences. When
Jamaica, based on that example that you
I know,
cited,
let's continue with the show.
based on the example that you cited, there are some people that are master manipulators.
Yeah,
Even the
like
little
Timmy,
things,
he's trying to manipulate some person into my heart.
What do you mean?
God will not allow you to.
because they know that the law over there will support them, they will exaggerate on things that are not the
So if
way
you go
they are.
pour oil for the hand.
No, man.
Ah!
Just to
He
ensure
bought
for
my
some
hand, he
things.
bought the hand.
I have my immediate sister in UK, and she's telling me about a particular person
Okay.
in a circle, and I felt pity for the guy. Now this is the highlight: the lady in question is not a Nigerian; she's a
Okay.
Jamaican. The guy is a Nigerian. As a matter of fact, when the guy was going to meet the lady, she already had 2 children with her, single mother of 2. Normal, no big deal over there. And then when they started, the lady got pregnant the first time for this guy, and then she started exhibiting something different. To the extent that this lady was practically, literally abusing this guy. But there is nothing he can do about
That's
it.
worse.
The guy saved a lot of money, got an apartment, like he bought the house. The lady is living there with her 2 children that she's bringing into the union, and then her pregnancy. Eventually, when she delivered the baby, the woman told the guy to leave the house. Whenever she needs the guy to be around, she will call, I need you to be here today. The guy no get choice, Baba must show. Now, the sad part is that the law over there, the moment the wife picks the phone and call the authority that this person is neglecting us, even though you are the one abusing this man, even though you are the one manipulating the situation, the law over there, so far you don't have any tangible evidence to back it up, you cannot win that case.
What about no consent evidence?
How you want to do it?
You see, when
Then you are dealing with a person that knows what she wants to
a
do.
manipulator.
when you are dealing with women, you need to be very, very sensitive and careful. Yes, even here in this part of the world, we've had stories of great men that has fallen to the tactics of women.
Like Samson.
Now, we've seen explicit content of even great business people here in Nigeria due to the tactics of some women. You understand? So when you are now in a country whereby everything around there tends to like
Favor.
I don't like using the word favor. It just brings out their intrinsic nature, a nature that has been a bit, stabilized around there. And of course, once they report you as a man, who's going to be your supporter?
Support
Yeah. Oh, there's some stories trending. There was a man, according to, I saw it on social media recently. I couldn't lay my hands on it now, but I saw it before the beginning of the program. A man took took his girl over there, sent her to school. After schooling, the man happens to be a nurse, got her a job in the same hospital, and the man was earning 1,270,000 pounds a month. The woman was earning 1,260 pounds per month. And the man had to sit the woman down. This is UK. We cannot, and one person cannot be doing and the other person will not do because of tax. So let's do it. We bring 350, I drop 350, we pay everything, all our bills, and we are fine. If you want to do anything for your family, you do for your family. If you want to do for your family, we have enough to save to do for my family too. If you want to buy anything, we can do that. But just to take care of our own, you drop this, let me drop this. The woman agreed. First month, second month, third month. Then the story changed. The woman started misbehaving. And next thing, she just cooked up something and she's filing for a divorce. Another one I have here, I think I sent that to you, where a man,
Sorry, before you talked about the second one, the first case that you're talking about, do they have children already?
It was not ascertained in that.
Okay, continue.
The second one, the woman, I think she sent some things to her ex over there, and the husband got to know about it, and the man forgave her. All of a sudden, some people say don't forget a cheating woman, but this guy still went ahead and he forgave a cheating woman. And after, why did they laugh? I did that school of thought too. So okay, so it went along that one thing led to the other, and so woman go report her husband for they told her the ex and the ex's wife manipulated that, but they don't manipulate you if you no get what they talk like. If you don't get that kind of thing from mine before, if they don't see you as person thief, and if you can just bring okay, they don't say you dey gullible, you be olojokoro, and if you bring some schemes come with you, say if you put 10 naira, you'll get 500 naira. So now eventually, this woman went to the cops, reported her husband that she gave the consent for her husband to do, but she not give the consent for her husband to pour. I go do where I no go pour. My wife. Let's look at that kind of situation. Is it not the kind of wickedness in the minds of those women before? I don't think it's the society. Because you left Nigeria, you got over there, you linked up with your ex. What are you linking up with your ex again over there? What are you doing with your ex again over there? Now your guy bring you, enter here. The other one, so now your guy bring her, enter here. At the end of the day, you turned everything around against the man. So now, what should one look at before taking a woman over there? Would you subscribe to taking your wife there, or just let her leave? Let her stay here. You say whatever you want to send to her.
From where I come from, and as an African man, it is believed that wherever the head is, the entire body should follow. Because the head cannot just function alone. You will need the entire body to also actualize your dream. One of the things that gives a man passion and energy is the fact that you are working to take care of your family and people around you, right? So, before you take a woman out or outside the shores of Nigeria, it is very important that you understand your partner.
Okay.
If she's the type that deep down, that's why I said people cannot hide. Character is like a smoke. It will always find a way to come out. You will detect it one day or anyhow. So once you know that that's the kind of person your partner is, it is best that you guys enjoy yourself here.
Okay, you don't go. If you don't go,
if you know you want to, if your plan is to go and just leave them here, then it's more or less like you're already separating yourself from there. So don't put her in
But
pains.
you go there, go hustle. Nobody say you won't go sleep. You won't go hustle. And the money is for the good of the family.
Let me tell you.
So if I go see work, we go fetch me something billion in a week. Because I don't want to leave my wife, I know go now.
No. If it is just to go and come back.
No, that kind of work now. Go and come back for where you are. We are working there.
You are working there. So they will be
and
here.
they will be here. You'll be coming home once in a while.
It's obvious that you are directly telling your woman that you don't need her again.
Yeah.
Because if the opportunity is available to move her and the entire family, why not?
If you come over, go there, when she come change, you come out for your house over there.
That is why
this life self no balance.
Any marriage that is built on lies, that is built on deception, even if it is here, it will still scatter. So it is best to kukuma make everybody go their own way, so that you have your peace.
So if I get something to make you what billions, so I won't go do there now.
That's why I said I'm not.
If I come to say my wife now, one kind this one I will allow.
Don't.
I will just say, you know, they go your go.
Enjoy your life, enjoy yourself, and let her enjoy herself. So make everybody kukuma do their own.
My own goes actually beyond even you getting married to each other. Number one, I will advise men that before you get married to a woman, really take your courtship period very importantly. It is very, very important.
Take her to court very well.
The mere fact that you are married and then in Nigeria, you believe you guys are cool, but if opportunity to travel comes up, I cannot take this woman with me, then there is a fundamental problem that you ignored. So if you are thinking that the culture in Nigeria favors your marriage, and then you believe that if you take your wife out of the country, then there's going to be trouble, then why marry that kind of person in the first place?
And now you don't marry her.
You don't marry her.
So,
Baba me, you must save your head though. Akrafa kimi way.
So when you want to travel, you can't leave her.
No,
go. And you have children already. So what will now happen to
the
you?
Lord will take care of all the children.
Hey, this life don't balance. So see, they stay on top fence. We don't know whether to carry wife go or to not carry wife go. We never do.
Now your choice. If you won't carry wife,
not
the
choice. So
you
carry wife go. If you get wife, when they stop, you carry and go. I mean, don't carry and go. All right, I leave that to you to decide. All right, thank you very much, Timmy. Thanks for coming today, tonight. Tonight.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
All right, thank you. Thanks for coming, my talk friend.
It is what it is.
And to the entire crew, thank you very much. Abaloye, I see you. Thank you very much. My producer, Marianne. They come on, Marianne, give me another Marianne. Like saying Mary just enter my hand. And I have another Timmy Tokwe.
New Jesus.
Timmy just be around me everywhere. And big shout out to the chief executive of this station, Dr. Femi Adefula, and also to my head of station, Peter Agbeshimi, and to the entire crew. Thank you very much. I still remain JTD, HMIC, Jamaica, Mr. 223, your love, Dr. himself, Michael with the Source. Wishing you a lovely night rest. I love you guys. Mwah.